This is a Conference USA opener for both of these teams. It's the Red Devils and the Demons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes and big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
They're all over it. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got him downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And it's the Red Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And it's the Red Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And it's the Red Devils are flying down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Trying to squeak through the pile. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to establish the run. There's a crease. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And it's the Red Devils trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking for the edge. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Red Devils.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Now it's the Demons. Offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Right back to the well. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Offense in a split backfield. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Burrowing for yardage. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And it's the Demons pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a crease to the left. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man to the left. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll ride him again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Breaks the tackle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Looking for the marker. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop. They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Fresh center downs going to the air. Zings it complete to the right.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Sells to fake. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And it's the Red Devils who will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Demons offense takes the field, ready to go on the attack. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Maybe some room here. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Plows his way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. The give on 4th down. Crosses the 40. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. Selling the fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And guys, I would have a debate up here if you would go for it, but no, they're going for it. Like, they've proven they already go for it, and this is the spot on the field that you see the green on the screen, right? It's go, because it's the aggressive part. You have good field position. If you don't get it, you're not posing your defense, so I expect them to be aggressive here.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Wants to throw one first. Fires to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Murphy. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Demons! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Just feeds the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side, it's Thompson. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And it's the Red Devils with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And it's the Red Devils have this offense rolling. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Rid of it on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Spins away from the defense. He'll be brought down short of the first down marker. He was able to make one guy miss, but too many defenders there, and he'll be about a yard short. Snaps on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And it's the Red Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his target. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Takes off. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. The Demons offense takes the field, ready to go on the attack. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They're testing the right side here. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're going to ride this running back.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And it's the Red Devils trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Devils!
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Number 98, set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Demons offense takes the field ready to go on the attack. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. On the ground, it's Murphy. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On play action. Complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops to throw and that ball comes out,
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And it's the Demons will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Those corner routes are really, really good versus cover 2. You know, the corner's playing zone coverage, and that receiver can push up the field and really break out between the safety and the corner, and had a lot of success on that one.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might as well run him again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the 1st down, and let's see what they do on 4th. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Needs it. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They'll toss it to the outside on the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense. Quick completion to the right. Past the 45. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And it's the Red Devils come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thompson. Got him right there.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
And it's the Red Devils go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Throws it off the RPO. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So going for it on fourth down is one thing, quite another to say we're going to run it for a couple.
Yeah, that's impressive, because that was a long 2 yards. And I think there are a lot of coaching staffs out there that would have probably tried to throw it or get their quarterback on the perimeter or give him a run-pass option, but not this offense. They believe in their guys up front to get down.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Red Devil. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a gap. It's Murphy. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They're going to run it to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The give on 4th. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And it's the Demons come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the left. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll try the right side. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And it's the Demons are facing 3rd and inches. Runs through the tackle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once, like they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the O-line. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. Let's begin with a look at Virginia, taking on the number 20 team, the Louisville Cardinals.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Before we kick off the 2nd half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Coach Parker told me at halftime his quarterback has to improve. Those first-half turnovers are the story of the game. Because they have run the ball somewhat successfully, I do expect them to go more to the ground game here in the 2nd half and let their quarterback get his composure and stop turning over the ball. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the 2nd half. Get this run game established.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll give it to him again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The run to the left. Turning it on. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Takes the handoff. It's Murphy. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And it's the Red Devils. Can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Could not make his way to the corner. As we check in with Holly.
Well, guys, these turnovers continue to dictate what's happening in this ballgame. The quarterback has been under duress, and he is starting to show this wear and tear. The defense is feeding off of this, though. They see he's banged up, and they are going to keep coming after him. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And it's the Red Devils. We'll have it 1st and 10. Finds his man down the middle.
Yeah, and you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
In the backfield, it's Thompson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Tries to do it himself. He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Demons offense takes the field, ready to go on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The play fake. He's going to run it. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Handoff from the shotgun. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop. And
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pulls it. The pitch. There's some room. Touchdown, Red Devils! And the stomping has commenced.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense and plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignments. Someone needs the dive. Someone needs the quarterback. Who's got the pitch man? That time nobody on defense had the answer.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Demons offense takes the field, ready to go on the attack. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.